everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my July TBR. We're already a week until July, and this is coming at you late. But, yeah. I don't know how my reading plans are going to go this month. I basically have a bunch of ebooks, on my TBR, and so I have like 2 physical. I have some coming from the library, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to pick those up. But the first book is The Last Days of the New Paris by China Miéville, and I'm reading this for the Buzzword Reading Challenge. Today's the last day, and I haven't started, so I'm going to be picking this up right after I get done filming. But it's a thriller of war that never was, of survival in an impossible city, of surreal cataclysm. In the last days of New Paris, China Miéville entwines true historical events and people with his daring, unique, imaginative brand of fiction, reconfiguring history and art into something new. And it takes place in 1941 in Marseille. But I've read a China Miéville, I don't know how to say this word, his last name. But I've read one book by him I've read one book by this author called City in the City, and it was about a city within a city, and the people couldn't, like, they had to walk in zigzags because that's how these city lines, and you couldn't look into the other city, and you had to avert your eyes. And if you were caught looking into the other city, like if you were on one side of the street, the other city would be on the other side, and you couldn't look on the other side of the street, because if you did, you would get arrested and killed. So I really liked it, and so I'm really excited to see what this author does with historical facts. The last book I have for my Buzzword Reading Challenge is The Last Resort by Susie Holiday. I'm going to be finishing this book today. It's about this woman named Amelia and these 6 other people. They get emails, and they think it's spam, and it's offering them a weekend of luxury, and they have to sign NDAs, and they have to not tell people what was in their emails. Even they can't tell anybody, not even the people that they're going to this island with. And yeah, so it's all a big mystery, it's all a big game. It's by this corporation called Timeo Technologies, and they do watches, and it's messed up. So I'm liking it, and yeah, I'll talk more about it in my July TBR, but I love this cover. It's so spooky. The rest of the books I have for the month are ebooks. I went on a request spree on Netgalley, and I got approved for 5, and I'm still waiting for pending on the other 5. But the first one is Heart of the Impaler by Alexander Delacroix, and it is a historical YA debut about 2 young men, one scarred and dutiful, the other wickedly magnetic, fall for the same young woman, but is it safe for her to love either of them back? So it's given me what's it called? Kiss of Deception? It's something like that, but it's about Vlad the Impaler, Dracula, and it's like royal and like love triangle. So yes, I love the cover. It's very beautiful. This comes out on December 7th. So I'm going to read it, and I'm going to talk vaguely about it in my July wrap-up, but then I'll have a book talk for it go up in December. So I'm going to vlog my Netgalley reads this month. So make sure y'all come back for that and subscribe. Plug. But yes, it says it's perfect for fans of Kirsten Lights, And I Darken, and Wicked Saints. So I'm really excited. I screamed when I got the approval for this one, because I've been wanting it. The next one was an automatic read for Netgalley, so one that you could go ahead and read and didn't have to wait for an approval. It's The Secrets of Us by Lucinda Berry, and this is about two sisters. One gets committed to a psychiatric hospital. And one sister starts raving that her husband isn't her husband, and just, I kind of feel that I know where this is going, but yeah, this was published on June 1st of this year, so last month, and I like the cover. It's very mindfuck, like House of Mirrors type feel. One that me and my daughters are super excited about is The Cursed Carnival and Other Calamities by Rick Riordan, Roshni Chachki, J.C. Cervantes, Carlos Hernandez, Kwame Mbalia, Rebecca Rowanhorse, Taylor K. Mejia, and all of the other Rick Riordan Presents authors. This is about a cave monster, an abandoned demon, a ghost who wants to erase history, a killer commandant, and other challenges in a YA anthology. So Rick Riordan, he has his own imprint business, Rick Riordan Presents, and he has all of these other authors that know other mythologies of the world. And I absolutely love Rick Riordan Presents. That's my goal, is to get all of the Rick Riordan Presents books and just have a shelf. And so, yeah, I cannot wait. I was approved. This is another one I screamed at the top of my lungs, and my kids are so freaking excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. And this comes out on September 28th. So I will be doing a reading vlog for this one and come back for that. So there's some I have not read from, like Yoon-Ha Lee, Carlos Hernandez, Kwame Mbalia, even though I have Tristan Strong on my shelf. I have not read Rebecca Rowanhorse, but I have Race to the Sun on my shelf. I have not read Taylor K. Mejia or Grace Kim, The Last Fallen Star, but I have that on my shelf as well. Yeah. I'm so excited. The cultures represented by these own voices are Indian, Mesoamerican, Korean, Cuban, Black American, African, Navajo, Mexican, Mesopotamian, and Celtic. I'm so excited. Yay. Own voices. Yeah, middle grade authors. So it's a middle grade anthology. The next one is Iron Widow by Zirin J. Zhao. And I think this was another one that I could have gone ahead and read. I am not sure whatsoever, because it comes out in September 21st, so why would they not have me request it? I don't know. I don't know the workings of Netgalley. But this is about the boys of Huaxia dream of pairing up with the girls to pilot chrysalises, giant transforming robots that can battle the mecha aliens that lurk beyond the Great Wall. It doesn't matter that the girls often die from mental strain. When 18-year-old Zedian offers herself up as a concubine pilot, it's to assassinate the ace male pilot responsible for her sister's death. So I'm getting giant robots. Avatar. I'm getting Avatar vibes. Not Avatar: The Last Airbender, but Avatar. Pandora. The big machines that the soldiers walk in. That's what I'm getting. She's labeled an Iron Widow, a much feared and much silenced kind of female pilot who can sacrifice boys to power up chrysalises instead. Iron Widow, like Black Widow. And I'm loving this cover. Really cute. Yeah, so it comes out in September 21st, so be on the lookout for my vlog for that. This next one I'm waiting for my husband to bring home from the library today, but it is Slingshot by Matthew Dunn. This is the third book in the Spycatcher series. I read Spycatcher back in March, didn't really like it. I hated the main character, and then I read Sentinel, the second one, last month, and I really enjoyed it because it was set in Russia, and the main character wasn't as arrogant. He was toned down, and he had competition, basically. But this one, Slingshot, it's, from what I'm seeing, he's still working in Russia or with Russian intelligence. So he searches the European underworld and discovers that the document was stolen by an SVR traitor. So it's a Russian traitor. Super secret pact between Russian and U.S. generals. Okay, so hopefully it still takes place in Russia because it's got a Russian baddie again. So I don't know what it is about Russian literature. I love it. Yeah. So I have a feeling that I will like this one. So the fourth one will be a go in September, which was the goal all along. So, yes. Am I going to continue after the fourth one, though? That's the question. Because there's 7, 8 books in the series? Maybe. I don't know. And the last book on my TBR that I have written down, I may add more. It's Boy Falling by Jenny Jekyll. This is the sequel to The House of Rougeau that I read back in May, and I absolutely loved. House of Rougeau, it had many different points of view from each family member, and I think this one is all about, is just from one point of view, and it is about Gerard Rougeau. He leaves his native Montreal for New York City in 1909, embarking on a journey that then takes him to Paris at the height of the Jazz Age. And then he has dreams about a boy falling through space. And he leaves behind his sister Jeanette and her 2 children, struggling to make their way in New York after the economic crash of 1929. It weaves together human yearning and mystery and what it means to be part of the fabric of life. And I'm loving this cover. I looked closer at it, and you could see, like, the treble clefs in, hidden in the cover. And I'm just like, oh, I cannot wait. July 22nd. I don't want to rush the month by, because next month my kids have to go back to school, and I homeschool. So, I'm patiently waiting for this book. 2 more weeks. And it's only 278 pages. I just love The House of Rougeau. If y'all have not seen me gush about this book, go watch. I will be doing a vlog all about this one because I love it. I have a feeling I'm going to love this. I just love this family. I love every single character. They did no wrong in my eyes, even though everything was against them. They pushed through and persevered, and yeah. So that is it for my July TBR. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to buddy read anything, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.